Good day everyone, this is Jason Tilian del Rosario, and today, or in this video, I will be discussing the classical period in English literature, a time of refinement, reason, and literary excellence. Let's dive into its definition, characteristic, major divisions, and notable works. Now, the classical period is known for its emphasis on reason, order, and decorum. Writers of this era sought to create works of great literary merit, often rebelling against the excesses of previous Renaissance period. The literature of this age is marked by 1. A focus on clarity and harmony in writing. 2. Satire, wit, and intellectual commentary. 3. A revival of drama, prose, and poetry, particularly in heroic drama and comedy of manners. Now, there are three reasons nga nung ginatawag nato ni siya nga classical period or classical age of English literature. The first one is that it is an imitation of classical antiquity. Writers draw inspiration from Greek and Roman, thus following the styles of Homer and Virgil and Ovid. These writers refer to as with the highest rank, pasabot that they are remarkably of highest quality and outstanding performance in its kind. Pasabot nga literatures that are made, that are written during this era are one of a kind. It is the best of a kind. Can I say that? The second one is that it produces works of great merit. In pursuit of perfection and refinement, literature aimed to artistic excellence, emphasizes on structured and polished work. And the third one is that it rebelled against the previous era or the Renaissance era. Standardization of literary merit, the period produced works that set enduring standards of poetry, prose, and drama. And kasi manggod, during the Renaissance era, prior to this era, to this classical period, most of the literary works are very imaginary. Like, dili gyud siya katotohanan. Thus, the classical era or the classical period aims to produce authentic stories, authentic literary artworks that will reflect or that will mirror the best way they can sa society. Next one. Writers of this age sought to achieve clarity, balance, and harmony in their works. It has a strong influence from the literary traditions of ancient Greece and Rome. During this time, literature was structured, logical, and aimed for clarity and balanced. Now, the classical era is also known as the Augustan Age, the Age of Good Sense, and Age of Reason. Why? Because it was named after the Roman Emperor Augustus, reflecting a literary golden age. The next one is that it highlights its focus on logic, clarity, and intellectual reasoning. Pasabot, nice sense ang mga literary sa una. Like, naa siya worth, naa siya deep nga pasabot nga dili nato masabtan kaayo karon, dili para sa imong katapan nga magpataka ra yaw, di ba? It is also the age of reason because it emphasizes the period's rational and analytical approach to literature. Now, most of the literary works that was made during this era are inspired by these philosophers. The first one is that Socrates, who said, the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Just as Ygritte, gitawag niya si Jon Snow nga, Jon Snow, you know nothing. The second one is that the unexamined life is not worth living. Contradicting sa giingon ni Fiyaro sa Wicked nga we just need to learn and to live in an unexamined life. The second one is si Plato. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. So, yung pasabot ri ang kung magugmahan na gid ka, mahimo jud kag poet, dili poet, mahimo jud kag makata, di ba? Some of us may say, ikaw ang itik, dili ko ka, di ko ka relate ana. The next one is that he said, wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. Maybe I'm a fool, kaya wala ko kaget sa ato. The third one is that si Aristotle. He said that happiness depends upon ourselves. And also he said, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. So kung nagpait ka karon, basin pohon, dili na. Now, this classical era is divided into three distinct periods. The first one is the Restoration period, the Augustan Age, and the Age of Johnson. Now, let's chunk those three for us to understand deeper what their sense are. The first one is the Restoration period, revival of drama and literature. Satirical and witty writing flourished with an emphasis on realism and licentious themes, notable for the development of heroic drama, prose, and comedy manner. So, the Restoration period, coming from 1660 to 1700s, marked by the return of the monarchy with King Charles II. It was during this, the revival of drama and literature after the Puritan rule, the development of heroic drama, satire, and comedy matters such as the John Dryden and William Conqueror. So during this period, sub-period of the classical period, na-revive ang drama o ang mga katawanan or na humorous nga mga writing were revived. The next one, the Augustan Age. It was during the 1700 to 1750, considered a golden age of literature named after Augustus, dominated by satire, political commentary, and moral essays. Notable figures are Alexander Pope and Jonathan Swift. Now, the last one is the Age of Johnson from 1750 to 1798, named after Samuel Johnson, a key literary figure, a transition towards Romanticism, incorporating emotion and sentimentalism, growth of the novel as a major literary form such as Samuel Richardson and Henry Fleming. Now, ato ta diri sa mga classical literature, such as the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer. It was an epic tales of heroism and adventure that set the foundation for Western literature. Kasi, the Iliad and the Odyssey are two connecting epic poems. Pasabot dito sa the Iliad, when Odysseus fought during the Trojan War. And sa pag-uli niya, mo siyang the Odyssey. Some of his kalaban there in this story were the Cyclops, the Sirens, and many more. The Odyssey is being adapted into an epic or into a movie or a song, theatrical song, nga it was entitled The Epic. Dito si Odysseus, gipakita kung unsa siya, kaunsa to iyang mga pangagian when he went back to Ithaca. Dito nakita niya si Medusa, are you familiar with the song nga Penelope, why? You know I'm so shy and terrified. Kanta siya. That was one of the songs during the epic. And the next one is the Metamorphoses by Ovid. It is a collection of mythological stories exploring transformation and change. One of the myth diriya, it is a collection of book actually. So first book was the story of Apollo and Daphne. Are you familiar with them? Or si Paramus and Thisbe. Are you familiar with them? If you are, tapos gusto niyo mahibalan more about them, magbasa mong libro, 'di ba? Next one. The next literary artwork made during the classical era was the Oedipus Rex by Sophocles. It is a Greek tragedy that delves into faith and human suffering. So, diri gi-explore ni Sophocles ang fate, the inevitable fate nga sa tao, even though makita na nimo and try to evade that fate, dira gyapon ka padulong. Kinsay nakakita na sa final destination. Di ba? Mamatay gihapon ka. Kung mamatay na ka. Next one. Aeneid by Virgil, a Latin epic glorifying Rome's origins, mirroring Homer's styles. So, mga atong giingon kanina no nga some of our most of the classical literary works were drawn inspiration from those before them. So, this Aeneid, kung gusto mo makabalo, it is a very good story actually. Pero kung gusto mo makabalo more about this, magbasa mo. Next one. Now, last one is the Beowulf. It is an old English epic blending heroism with mythological. Now, sir, during the discussion of Miss Wenafe, it was introduced way before the classical era. Actually, until now, the origin of Beowulf is not yet determined. Thus, the Beowulf is somewhere written between Renaissance at to the classical era because ang iyang styles is between those two. So, dili ta makaingon nga it was during the Renaissance or before the Renaissance or on the classical. However, it was considered to be written in the classical because it was then that 18th century hanto didto araman tama ang iyahang literary style or nagpakita siya og literary style that was depicted between those three. Okay? Okay. Now, the classical period in English literature was a time of order, refinement, and intellectual expression. It was characterized by structured writing, satire, strong influences from the classical antiquity. The period was divided into three phases: the Restoration, the Augustan Age, and the Age of Johnson. As we have seen, the legacy of this period continues to shape literature today. I will now take any question from you through my messenger at hyacinthos.ed or email me through jasondelrosario@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. Okay? Okay.